Louie T, aka Big Card Hunter, back with a brand spanking new episode of Big Card Hunter podcast. For those of you who aren't aware of how this works, and this has been a long time in the making, we unwrap one pack on each podcast episode. Today is no different. We will get into this pack of Phoenix, NFL Phoenix hobby pack from 2021. Phoenix has been the devil for me. I haven't had any success in any regard. I had a whole hobby box. It was terrible. I've had hobby packs individually in boom boxes. They've been terrible. I even got shorted a card. So we'll see if my luck can change in the Phoenix space today. And if you aren't interested in today's topic, feel free to fast forward to the end of the show when we get to the pack rip. However, if you haven't already done so, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button for more great content. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And also be sure to hit the like button as it helps this channel grow exponentially. And I'd love to hear from you. Leave it down in the comment section if you want to participate in today's discussion. So today I want to talk about the NFL Panini 2021 release. Really just Panini overall. We talked about Panini getting over, and I talked about this about 4 or 5 months ago, you know, when we first really got wind of Fanatics, you know, potentially taking over, and we know that is going to be the case. At some point, Fanatics will take over and really monopolize the entire hobby. They'll have exclusive rights to all 3 of the major sports in the U.S., MLB, NFL, and the NBA. And they'll push Panini essentially out of, big business. And so I said, I wanted to know if Panini was going to go out gracefully, do things the right way, or if they were just going to try to go after a money grab on their way out the door. And that's essentially what they've done. QC has been terrible. Cards are improperly cut. You're getting entire packs that are improperly cut. You're getting big hits that have print lines on them. You're getting packs with not enough cards in them. You're getting boxes with not enough packs in them. It's a mess. And then I thought the microcosm of what Panini has been pretty much doing over the last year or two was the Panini NFL 2021 release. So this is a release that got pushed back multiple times, okay? This, first of all, to give you proper perspective, the Panini 2020 NFL release, Panini NFL Prizm 2020 release, was on December the 4th, okay? Which is perfect timing. These rookies are still technically rookies. The next draft hasn't occurred. That's right around where that, product should come out. 2021 NFL Panini Prizm was pushed back multiple times and came out on June the 3rd. Well after, a full month and a half after the NFL had its 2022 NFL draft. So in essence, the guys that were rookies in 2021 are no longer the rookies that we're thinking of, the guys that just got drafted. It's a whole new draft class of rookies that are in the NFL now. And we're just now unwrapping the Mac Joneses and the Trevor Lawrences and the Justin Fields and the Trey Lances of the world. And so it's a mess. I mean, you should never be unwrapping cards of guys that are rookies that are no longer rookies, and it's just the product is just coming out. Then, to make matters worse, I feel like the rollout was terrible, right? So you get the first off the line, right? And normally when you purchase first off the line product, it comes out about a week or so earlier than the hobby product itself. If you're paying extra money for a first off the line, the whole sole purpose of first off the line is supposed to be that you get that product in your hand before anybody even has a chance to sniff the regular hobby release. I got my first off the line Panini Prizm box in my hand a day before the hobby product went live on the Panini Direct app and in stores all around the country, brick and mortar shops that were up, mom and pop shops, your LCSs, they had those boxes for sale the very next day after I got my box. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to pay all of this money, first of all, the price point was ridiculous, okay? It was through the roof. And honestly, you were better off buying a box of the first off the line than you were the regular hobby. I literally paid $100 more for my box of first off the line, and I actually got 2 of them, than you were paying for the hobby box. It's insane, the prices for these things, right? So I say that to say this: you push it back multiple times, it's not on time, the product comes out, you don't honor the full week gap that's supposed to be there when you order a first off the line box. You finally get your box, right? You get inside, and then there are all kinds of foolishness going on when you get inside of the box, right? So I watched so many videos because I opened up my box, and I was initially disappointed, and not necessarily because of the quality of my box or, you know, I had print lines or anything like that. And my box was perfectly fine. I had no issues with QC with my box. Everything that I was told that I would get was in the box in terms of autographs and things of that nature. I got all of my rookies. I got all of my silvers, all of that stuff, inserts, everything that I was supposed to get was accounted for. I didn't have any real egregious card cuts in terms of centering. I did have 1 or 2 cards that, you know, I was a little disappointed with the centering on, but, you know, that's a part of the hobby, right? But I was disappointed because I didn't get any of the rookie quarterbacks. So I got them in base form. I didn't get them in parallel form or autograph form. So I was disappointed about that. But I had a really good box. I had a case hit. I had a gold vinyl numbered to 5. My case hit was a snakeskin rookie of Amon-Ra St. Brown. I had a camo navy to 25. It just wasn't a great player. It was Traquan Smith of the New Orleans Saints. I had a fireworks numbered to 49 of rookie tight end Kyle Pitts. That was, I think, a purple. I think that was a hype. I want to say it was a purple power numbered to 49. And I also had my two rookie autos. My 2 autos were rookie autos of running backs, and they were both shimmers. So I had no issues with my box. My box paid for itself. However, I was disappointed that I didn't get any of the rookie QBs in parallel or auto form. So I took to YouTube and I started watching videos, and what I saw was just amazing in terms of the ineptitude of some of these boxes. You got to be kidding me. I mean, first of all, you're paying $1,500 for these boxes. There's no way you should be subbing out an auto for a Panini points card. Like that is insane. A rewards points card? Are you crazy? And then to make matters worse, it's not, 900, it's not 1,600, it's 400 points. I mean, Panini deserved to be slapped for that. Are you kidding me? Don't give me a point in place of my autograph and I'm paying $1,500. You've got to be out of your damn mind. So that's crazy. You're getting Rex Ryan rookie cards. First of all, Rex Ryan rookies, when he's not even in his head coaching garb, he's actually in the Ravens defensive coordinator garb, and they're giving you Rex Ryan rookie cards, and this is one of your numbered hits. You got to be out of your mind. Okay, so needless to say, I was so disappointed with some of the things that I saw. Now, again, that wasn't the box that I had, but I felt people's pain because I'm in the hobby. I'm a part of the hobby. I understand what it's like to shell out all of this cash and then not get what you're expecting to get out of the product. Look, there are no guarantees other than you're going to get, 5 silvers, 10 parallels, or 24 rookies, or 10 inserts, 24 rookies, 2 autos, like that. Those are the guarantees. And if they're not of good players, that's a part of the game, right? But it's the replacing my auto with points. It's giving me Rex Ryan rookie cards. Are you serious? You can't give me that and number it. Don't give me a Brock Lesnar. Some people like that and think it's cool. I don't. I don't want a Brock Lesnar, numbered to 49. I don't want that, right? Like, it was crazy to me. And then I'm seeing some people's cards and they're absolutely jacked. Print lines all over the thing. You got cards improperly cut. Like, you gotta be kidding me. You push this product back this long and this is the best you can do? And so, to me, The rollout was awful. I mean, the way that they have, did the first off the line, then the hobby, and now the unpredictable nature of the retail is insane. Some people have it in their hands already. Others are waiting. They finally put it on some of these sites and they're gone like that. The bots are absolutely unbeatable. They are undefeated. You don't stand a chance. Walmart literally had their site crash, after a minute of having the product on their site. I mean, it's insane. Speaking of crashing, if you were in the Panini Direct raffle or what do they call it? They call it a oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called, but essentially it's an auction, the Dutch auction. That's what it's called. It's a Dutch auction. And if you were in the Dutch auction for the first off the line, it was ridiculous. The site was all kinds of jacked. You didn't know if you got a box or not. Like, literally, I got my first box and I was done, and then the price kept dropping, and I'm like, are they still available? So I went back in and got me another box. But I wasn't sure if I got the box or not because the site was flickering. You didn't know. It didn't give you a confirmation or anything. I didn't know until 30 minutes after I made the purchase that I actually got the second box. It was crazy. So Panini's got a lot of things that they have to work out. But then, you look at everything, the totality of all of it, and I shouldn't be surprised because this is what Panini has been since the announcement that Fanatics was taking over all of the licenses for the big three. The Panini has really just said, all right, let's just get ours on the way out. And this is no different. This is no exception. And it's really disappointing when you spend that kind of money on the product. And I say all of that to say this. You're so disappointed. This has been an awful rollout by Panini. And I'm not surprised. Panini has been awful over the last year, maybe even a year plus. However, in the same breath, we are willing to take the L. We are willing to sacrifice. And Panini knows this. This is why they do us the way that they do us. And it'd be great if we could all stand up together in unison and say enough is enough, but we're not strong enough. We're not strong-willed enough because there's someone out there that says, oh, you don't want it? I'll buy 15 of them then. So they're going to get theirs and they know it. This is why they treat us the way that they do. But the part that also allows us to convince ourselves that it's okay to spend that kind of money is because of opportunities like the 13-year-old kid who pulls the Mac Jones one of one out of the Panini Prizm pack that he had, and the Black Finite, and he sells it for $100,000. That's why we still come back for more. We're gluttons for punishment. That's why we come back for more. The allure of the opportunity to be able to get your hands on something that can net you that kind of profit. Even though it's rare, it's like playing the lotto. It's a damn shame that we allow ourselves to be manipulated by Panini and we continue to come back to the table for more, even though they abuse us repeatedly. This Panini NFL release was a joke. Anyway, I digress. Tell me what you think. If you had any experience with it, I know you probably watched a ton of videos, even if you didn't open any. What did you think about the product? I know a lot of people are saying, I'm glad I didn't mess with that. I'm going to wait for retail. Retail is going to be even worse in terms of hit or miss, and you're not spending as much money, but I'd much rather go for broke with the chance to hit something big than repeatedly giving my money away and getting nothing in return. Now, you may hit something, and there's so many opportunities. You see the checkerboards, they look pretty sweet, that you can hit in the retail space, and so we'll see a ton of those videos cropping up here as those products are starting to be disseminated across the country. So I'm anxious to get my hands on some, but I don't know if I will. I mean, I struck out on the Fanatics raffle. I struck out on Target. I struck out on Walmart. Now I got to try to hit the stores in person, and that's going to be a nightmare. We'll see what happens. I'm not about that smoke. I really am not about that life of hitting all these stores up and trying to be in there first and beat people to the punch. It's a nightmare, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get into our one pack that we always open. This is a Phoenix hobby pack from 2021. Again, it's been the devil for me since I got in the game, but we'll see if our luck can finally change. So 5 cards. Here we go. Start out with a Christian McCaffrey base. Brandon Graham base. Look at that Amon-Ra St. Brown with a big ass dent in it. Yikes. See, that's what I'm talking about. Quality control at its best. Panini. Yikes. All right, so we have a Najee Harris, little patch, numbered to 199. Okay, that's the best hit I've gotten out of a Phoenix pack to this point. And as I said, it's numbered to 199. You see it right there. And then, oh, you got a Zach Wilson Heat Wave. Nothing major, but I probably got more Zach Wilson rookies than any other player that's of the quarterback position and rookies. We'll sleeve up the Heat Wave Zach Wilson, and we'll sleeve up the Najee Harris. So that wasn't bad. That was not bad at all for our first pack back on the podcast, and especially it being Phoenix, which has been an abject disaster for us this year. So Najee Harris, numbered to 199, little patch, nothing major. And Heat Wave, Zach Wilson, 2 hits out of the 1 pack. So that was good stuff. Tell me what you think about the cards that I pulled, and tell me about today's topic. Leave it down in the comment section. If you haven't already done so, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button for more great content. Every single Saturday or Sunday, depending on how the week falls, you will get a podcast from me, and we will be talking about various topics and always opening a pack of cards at the end of the show. So with that said, I'm going to glide to the side and allow you to enjoy the rest of your weekend. I thank you for joining me. You know what it is. It's hunting season. It never ends here on the Big Card Hunter. Until next time, you guys take care. Big Card Hunter out.